So in these type of examples, we need to separate these exponents and where we look for a common factor. So we have 2 to the power x plus 2 plus 2x plus 3 all over 12 times 2 to the x. So what we need to do first is to separate them. So we separate these terms, 2 to the x times 2 to the 2 plus 2 to the x times 2 to the 3 all over, you can make it 2 to the x times 12. So we can see that there's 2 to the x is a common factor here, and there's 2 to the x at the bottom. So let's pull this out and see what happens. So we pull out 2 to the x from our lesson in factorization, and so we left, and then we write whatever's left. So we left 2 to the 2 plus 2 to the 3 all over 2 to the 2x times 12. So the 2 to the x cancels off, and so let's work with the bracket. So we have 4 plus 8 over 12, and 4 plus 8 is 12 over 12, and our final answer will be 1. So in the next example, we have 3x plus 1 plus 3x plus 2 all over 8 times 3 x plus 1. So we need to separate these terms. So let's do that first, and then we can look for a common factor. So this becomes 3 to the 1 plus 3 to the x times 3 to the 2 all over 8 times 3 to the x times 3 to the 1. So you can see that 3 to the x is common, right? There's 1 here and here, and 3 to the x is at the bottom. So let's pull this out and let's cancel them. So we have 3 to the x. Let's write whatever's remainder. It's 3 to the 1, which is 3, plus 3 squared all over 8 times 3 to the x times 3. So that 3 to the x cancels off, so I'm left with 3 plus 9 over 8 times 3, and 3 plus 9 is 12, right? And 8 times 3 is 24. So we know that the final answer will be half. So in the third example, we have 2 to the x plus 2 minus 2 to the x plus 1 all over 2 to the x plus, let's make that clear, 2 to the x plus 2 to the x plus 2. So let's separate these. We have 2 to the x times 2 to the 2 minus 2 to the x times 2 to the 1 all over 2 to the x plus 2 to the x times 2 to the 2. So we have the 2 to the x as common factor. So we have 1, 2, and in the bottom we have 1 and 2. Alright, so let's pull out the common factors. So we have 2 to the x into 2 squared minus 2 all over 2 to the x. Now remember, 2 to the x goes into this one time, so you must write the 1 down, plus 2 to the 2. The 2 to the x cancels off, so I am left with 4 minus 2 over 1 plus 4. So 4 minus 2 is 2, and 1 plus 4 is 5, and that's my final answer. So in this example, we have 5x plus 4 minus 5x plus 3 all over 100 times 5 x plus 1. So our concern is the 100, but let's not worry about that. Let's do what we have to do and separate them. So our next step would be 5x times 5 to the 4 minus 5x times 5 to the 3. Let's keep the 100 as is, and let's pull out the 5x at the front, and so we'll have times 5 times 100. Remember, it's 5 to the 1. Now we can clearly see that we have the 5x that's common at the top, and it's also at the bottom, so we know some cancellation will take place. So let's pull this 5x out. So we have 5x times 5 to the 4 minus 5 to the 3 all over 5x, and this would be 5 to the 1 times 100 would be 500. Cancelling these, we have 5 to the 4 will be 625 minus 5 to the 3 is 125 over 500. 625 minus 125 is 500 over 500, and my answer would be 1. Okay, we have 3x raised to the power 2 minus 9x minus 1 over 9x minus 1. So what we need to do is we need to write it down in exponential form. So this is 3 to the 2 x minus 1 over 3 to the 2 x minus 1. So let's multiply the exponents. This is 3 to the 2x minus 3 to the 2x times 3 to the minus 2 over 3 to the 2x times 3 to the minus 2. So let's pull out our common factors. We can see these two are common for the top, and then we have 1 at the bottom here, right, which will eventually cancel off. So keeping this in mind, we have 3 to the 2x into 1 minus 3 to the minus 2, right, over 3 to the 2x into 3 to the minus 2. So let's cancel off those 2x, 3 to the 2x. So I'm left with 1 minus, now 3 to the minus 2 can be written down as 1 over 9, and 3 to the minus 2 at the bottom would also be written as 1 over 9. So now it would become a normal fraction sum, and we can have 9 minus 9 over 1 over 9 all over 1 over 9. This would give us, right, 9 minus 9, 9 over 9 minus 1 over 9 would give me 8 over 9. Right, now remember, it's being divided. So what do? I multiply them and I invert it, so it becomes 9 over 1. And then my final answer would be, cancelling of this here, final answer would be 8.